Welcome one and all to the last of the first challenge here at Mugello. We're back on Project Cars 2 racing in the Formula Renault 3.5 cars, starting P20 and see what we can do in a 5-lap race around this weekend's Mugello Circuit, which we're racing here at the Tuscan Grand Prix. Rolling start to get us underway and opening DRS. We've had an absolute monster start. I don't know what the field are doing. We're going straight up the inside, about half the field. Looking now as we run down into San Donato, turn number 1. We're looking to try and half our grid spot and get ourselves up in the P10. The white car there going a bit wide. Can we pick up the pieces from his understeering moment now? Making our way, climbing up towards sort of turn 2 and then into turn 3. He's on our outside, I think, a little bit still. We're still battling away. I think there we're in P10 at the moment. The blue car and the white car in front, just being very cautious now. Into the next couple of corners, see the cars skating across parts of the grass and gravel. As we've seen this weekend, it's not a very, very unforgiving circuit now as we drop through Casanova. Downhill now, the cars are continuing up. We just about have to avoid the blue car skating to the outside now. We can now make our way towards the Arrabbiata 1 and 2. And the blue car and white car's gone clean around our outside. So we're racing in a Ferrari-esque livery on Project Cars 2. Coming through Arrabbiata 2, we're in a little bit wide, utilising that exit curb. But cutting towards the final corner at the end of lap 1. We've had a fantastic drive around turn 1, looking to try and get ahead of this blue and white car. And he's actually, well, I realised we've had such a fantastic run off that final corner, making contact with us now as we run down the main straight. DRS open, we look for him trying to attack. Well, almost like a sister team, similar blue livery now as we're racing towards turn 1 on the inside. And we get ahead of that driver and moves us up now into P9. For San Donato, we've got fantastic mid-corner speed. It seems to be we're going to send it down the inside into turn number 2 with the white car just holding off on this occasion. We're going to do a bit of a switchback now as we make our exit out of turn number 3 on the run towards turn 4. Can we now look to the inside? We're almost side by side, and we now are later on the brakes and move ourselves up into what I think now is P8 on circuit. But a very high-speed track, and it's very difficult to follow closely. So I think in the F1 race we're going to see maybe the field spread out, maybe a bit of a procession, but hopefully not. Hopefully we get a bit of an exciting race later in this afternoon. You see the two cars dueling away further back. I did feel when I had that little bit more clear air, you just have much better downforce and carry much better, greater speed into the corners like the Arrabbiata, into Casanova, towards the end of the lap. And see the cars continuing up a little bit now here on lap 2, trying to find a way past now as we run. And now down towards turn number 12, the start of the final sector, and we've got a very wide line. We're going to carry speed on this line. We're just going to try and slot ahead of the blue and white car. We're up now into P7 and already up 13 places by the end of the second lap, just coming towards the final corner now with the yellow car just in front, Kerr in front. We've got much better speed. The mid-corner speed is just overpowered on this game compared to the AI, and we're clean around the outside. It might be down to the fact this is quite a relatively new circuit. It was the newest circuit that Project Cars 2 added, so maybe the AI just haven't got the coding on the game, compared to some of the other circuits. We're absolutely flying out at the moment. Up into P6, running a bit too wide. See the track punishing us there, dipping one of our tyres into the gravel. They're dueling away up in front, and compromised now is this yellow and blue car. He's gone all the way onto the grass. See if we can find any. We're onto the gravel too ourselves. As we saw yesterday, it was George Russell got away with that, managed to carry the speed despite dipping well into the gravel. We're clean around the outside of the yellow car, now looking to maybe try and find a way past the blue and white car, but just having to hold back on this occasion and keeping the pressure on, making our way up through the field. Is the win on today? Can we get two wins in a row in the last of the first challenge? Of course, we're racing in Project Cars 2 Mugello, not on F1 2020. It's clean around the outside once again. It seems to be one of our best overtaking spots. We're into that final corner and a very solid move. But DRS open now on the next car. See, followed by Fanatec looking to the outside this time around as we race down into turn 1. We're up into the top 3. That's a fantastic move to get ahead now and head down. Can we get onto the top step of the podium? We're on to lap 4 now, just about to start our final lap of the race, and once again around the outside we're going to get a much better drive. We couldn't quite get ahead of Rep, but now onto the main straight. We look to the inside. We're now literally right behind our teammate. We've got the speed on him, and we're now going to look to the outside, flick to the outside, but it's too much. We didn't realise sort of the track curved like that, and we had to back out of it, jumping all over the grass. And the blue car actually looking up her inside now. We just about have the speed to hold on. We see him in our mirrors, tantalisingly close. We're coming through the last couple of corners. We're making our way now through the chicane of 13 and 14. That's where F1 have been a bit We've clamped down on track limits through there for qualifying yesterday. We're coming towards the final corner. We had a look to the inside, but we know round the outside is our best opportunity. This is the final lap and the final corner of this race. We managed to get the power down much better. The two teammates side by side. We've got a much better drive than our teammate, and towards the line we're going to take our second win in the last of first challenge. And it was all down to that start, if I'm completely honest. All down to the start, and fantastic drive off of that final corner, only winning by 4 tenths in the end. So a very, very close race.